Do you want to be able to write your strongest sheet possible? Well, of course you do. Did you know that you can use the DEG to do that? Well, maybe you don't. Check out my interview with Danny Gredinberg as we talk about what the DEG is and how you can use this free tool in your shop to get paid.
Welcome to Body Bangin', your podcast for all things body. Auto body, that is. And now, introducing Body Bangin's host, Mickey Woods of Mickey Woods Marketing. Mickey is a former auto collision center owner and is now a marketing and business development expert to shops across the globe.
Hello, and welcome back to this episode of the Body Bangin' podcast, where we are talking with people at the Southeast Collision Conference in Virginia. And of course, we want to thank our sponsor, Lombard Equipment. They sell equipment to everybody from Maine to Miami, the entire East Coast. They've been in business for over 30 years. So if you need equipment, they are the people to talk to. Today, we are talking with Danny Gredinberg with the DEG. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Mickey. How are you?
Hey, good. Good to see you.
You too.
So today, Danny at the conference is talking about, let me read your title of your session, Option 1, Repair Planning Resources, Write Your Strongest Sheet. Oh, that's right. Option 1, because there's different sessions you can be in. So write your strongest sheet. So let's chat about that real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you haven't talked yet, but you're about to in a little while. Are you excited?
Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited. I got some good friends here. We're going to, like I said, just show the industry here, show the Southeast, what the DEG is all about, how to use the DEG. You and I have talked on a previous little recording here.
Yes.
And it's, just want to get that word out there, get the awareness out there of this free industry resource, so it's amazing.
Totally. Yeah. And I'm going to put a link to Danny's full episode that he and I did, since this is just a little shortened version today. Yep. So when you're talking in class today, tell us a little about what you're going to be talking about. Is it the DEG specifically?
Yeah, so we're gonna dive into the DEG, but also Scott Ayers with the SCRS Bot Tool. Okay. He's a manager overseeing that on SCRS Society, and he's joining me. And we're gonna show the users, show the industry, how the DEG, how the Bot Tool, you can capture those dollars. You can support that on your repair plan. Things like so it's not just like missing parts. Getting those added to the database with missing information. But now we're going to apply that on our repair plan, and how that that missing 1/10 or supporting it with actual OEM repair information can help capture that onto your repair plan. So it's like I said, it's a great conversation we're going to have. We're going to dive into using the bot tool, the DEG, the resources out there, just really, show everyone here that there's a safety net. There's something that we can use, to help capture that on the at the end of the day.
Yeah. And for those of you guys that don't know, the DEG stands for, we'll see if I can remember it, Database Enhancement Gateway.
Yep. Yeah. The Database Enhancement Gateway.
Got it. My first try. So Danny and I talked about exactly what it is, and it is a free resource for everybody out there. Go ahead and give the website for that, Danny.
So it's www.degweb.org.
Perfect. So you guys can go there, and we get into all the specifics of it, but I think it's important to go over what it is again, because there's so many people that aren't aware of the tool. So what are the main, I think there were three main reasons for using the tool?
So we got four main reasons.
Okay.
So again, the free industry resource, degweb.org. This is for an end user of an estimating system, such as like CCC, Mitchell, or Audatex users. It doesn't matter if you're a repairer, if you're a bill payer, as long as you're an end user of the product itself. And like anything, if you've reviewed a repair plan, I'm sure you've come across inaccurate, labor values.
Right.
So if you disagree with the labor value, you can go to our website, open an inquiry, and then you can submit a request to review the labor time of a specific operation when you're writing the repair plan. If you come across, second reason is for missing information, such as missing labor times. So now you're not even disagreeing with a labor time. You just don't have a labor value to begin with.
Right.
So again, you can request a labor time to be added for a component. The third thing would be P-page information if you need clarification on procedure pages. So those are the included, not included operations. The things that, again, you could research. You could, see if it's, included or not. Again, you could reach out through the DEG. We'll help address that through the information provider.
Yes.
And the fourth reason is corrections, like a part price or missing parts. Again, so if you have to make a manual entry because of that missing clip or that hardware or a component that's just maybe that has the wrong information or the price, you can submit that request and we'll get that added or corrected in the database.
Yeah, so many opportunities to be able to use the tool. And the fact that it's free is mind-blowing, which is awesome. And then also something to note that we talked about last time is everything gets submitted anonymously so there's no way to track it back to you. So this can't be used against you in any way, which is what I know a lot of shops worry about.
Yeah. So you can go on our website. You can search actually through the thousands of inquiries that we've already had submitted through our database. And you can search for keywords. You can filter it by the type of vehicle you're working on, if it's a welded panel. So we have this whole search and filtering function on the website, which will, and the cool thing is it doesn't display any VIN numbers or the end user information like your name or your phone number. So it's all anonymous to the public facing view. Now, when you submit your inquiry, obviously, I will want that information so that way I can reach out to you.
Of course.
If we need to replicate a concern in the database, we need that vehicle information just so we can replicate that concern. But all that is hidden on the public side, so you will no one will know where it came from, who for the privacy of the vehicle itself. So it's all protected.
Now, you and I are friends on Facebook, and I saw that you posted something on Facebook the other day. I think it was like a Mercedes or something. Was that what it was? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The BMW quarter panel replacement article.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Talk a little bit about that so they can kind of get an idea of what this looks like.
Okay. So Repair Driven News highlighted a recent inquiry that we've addressed, and a repairer out there was writing a repair plan. And again, they selected a quarter panel to replace on a 2018 BMW. Very, actually quite common repair out there to replace that quarter panel. And they just noticed that the time to replace that quarter panel, may have not been accurate or correct. So they had reached out to me directly asking for guidance. What's the best way to approach it? Do we add not included operations? And after discussing it, we said, best to submit that inquiry with photos of the process. What did you do on that vehicle? What repair procedures? So, when they were doing so, they pulled the repair procedures out of the estimating system. And right off the bat, we noticed that the information may have not been correct, from the repair procedures itself.
Right.
So then we took it a step further. We worked with BMW to pull the correct repair procedures for the VIN of the vehicle. And we noticed there was a big discrepancy as far as what the information provider showed in their repair procedures versus what actually needs to be done.
Right.
So when we presented the facts to the information provider, within 24 hours, they came back and added another, I think, like 4.5 hours to replace that quarter panel.
Wow.
Based on the facts of what the OEM required. So again, the shop was always following the OEM repair procedures.
Yes.
But again, it just shows you always want to reference those OEM repair procedures each and every single time.
Yeah, it shows the importance of a few things. Like you said, check the OEM procedures. Don't just count on the estimating system to have it all. And it's great because if a shop like this wouldn't have submitted an inquiry, this type of thing would have continued to fly potentially under the radar.
I look at it. This is a 5-year-old vehicle. The car's been out for some time. And there was a procedure change somewhere a few years later, somewhere a few years ago. And again, who knows how many vehicles had been repaired with that incorrect labor time,
right?
Potentially with incorrect procedures,
right?
We don't know that. So again, this is just one of the small examples of the many different changes through the DEG that can help the entire industry. Because again, the question comes down to is how does it help me or how does it help everyone? Well, whenever a correction is made or an accuracy is added to the database, the entire industry sees that change
Yeah.
in their operation. So we have to collectively work together here, to make change, right? So we want to make
Yes.
the estimating databases accurate. The same information that a bill payer sees is the same information that end users see from a shop or a repair.
Yeah, I love that. It's one thing that's really cool. It's not like, "Ooh, you found this, so
Yep.
you now have access and you get paid
Yeah.
what you should be
Yep.
getting paid." But now everybody else has let them figure it out on their own. It's a win-win for everybody. So the
Yeah.
more people that participate, I think is a good word, that we
Yep.
participate and use this resource, use this tool, the better off collectively we are for everybody, right?
Yeah. It removes the emotion. It removes the opinions. It's all about facts. And, like
Yeah.
we say, present the facts, stick to the facts. And, that's going to go much further in your conversations. So again, you don't want
Yeah.
to dance around the bush, try to, you don't want to try to, how do I figure something else out? How do I, add, this, how do I sneak something in there? Right. This is
Yeah.
all about presenting the facts and stick with the facts, the repair procedures, the database, the key pages, the language in there. And you don't have to get creative. That's the cool thing is stick to the language that's already there,
Right.
and put that in the repair plan that you're creating.
Yeah, exactly. That way it all is in alignment. I love that. So today in your class, are you talking about, or I assume you'll probably do some examples?
Yep. So we're going to
Okay.
show some examples, and my friend Scott Ayers over here with SCRS the Bot Tool,
Yeah.
he's going to show us firsthand how that bot tool works. Because now that
Ooh.
we've identified some, the information side of things, but now we're going to run a repair plan through the bot tool. We're going to analyze it for missing operations, and it's going to scrub it against I think it's over 2,200 potentially missed operations these days, to, run an estimate through there, see what operations it's picking up on. And then not only that, we're going to show you firsthand how those operations can correlate directly to a repair procedure out there to help support that line documentation.
Wow.
We're always telling people, tell the story. Again, it's this the administrative burden has definitely been put back on the repairs end.
Yes.
So use the resources, use the tools to tell a story, use your line notes, use that documentation to really, have present the facts. That's all
Right.
about presenting the facts, in the evidence package that we call it too.
Yes.
So, so that way you can tell a story. You don't have to go back and forth with phone calls, explain this, why do you have to do it this way? Take your great photos, have a great line note to support it. And we're going to show you that all between the DEG, the bot tool. I mean, this is all great stuff out there, and it's, got nothing to lose out there, by using these great tools out there.
Right. They're all resources. Yeah. I feel like I should talk to Scott about this bot tool. I don't know about it.
Oh, the bot tool, it's the blueprint optimization tool. So it's another acronym out there, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
just what we need.
This industry is full of acronyms out there, right?
Yeah.
So the bot tool it's called the blueprint optimization tool. It's got, the cool little alien robot, it
Cool.
reads the estimate and sees it. And then, like I said, it's so easy to use. And, SCRS did a phenomenal job putting that together for the industry.
Wow. That's awesome. Well, it sounds like your class is going to be amazing.
I appreciate it.
How I love classes where they show, where it's like, I want to watch. Oh,
yeah.
Hi, Michael.
So other side. See,
Okay.
Yeah, I love classes that are like interactive like that, where you can see things in real time and check it out. So I think that everybody's going to be stoked to go to your option 1 repair planning.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely, it's like a sensory class, right? We're gonna feel it. We're gonna touch the program. We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna just let the user see it. It's not just gonna be just hearing about it through a conversation. It's going to be seeing it firsthand, seeing the numbers change in front of them.
Right.
And that's what resonates is when people see the numbers. At the end of the day, it's like, how, what's in it for me, right? The WIFM theory.
Yes.
Another acronym.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to show them firsthand how it helps. And at the end of the day, just help them better their operation. They don't have to apply everything all at once. Even if it's just one little thing they can take away, at least they took something away. And that's what education's all about here. Yeah. And I love these events. I mean, being at regional events like this, you can see the floor is full. The people are hungry for education. They want to see what's new and exciting out there. That's what brings excitement for me to come out to these events is when people are hungry for this kind of stuff.
I know. You just gave me the goosebumps. I so wish I was there. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Danny, have a great time. I wish I could be there to listen in and to watch everything. But you already have people gathering behind you. Like, I love our industry because there's so many great people. Really. Yeah. I mean, it's such a fun time, even though we're working, and we do what we got to do. Like, I love what I do, and I love the people I get to meet and be with, and happy for you that you get to be there.
Thank you. And I love everyone around, here. I mean, there's some smoking hot stuff here. There's some cool cars. There's some great vendors here. So I'm excited to, keep the conversations going. And, thank you for having me this afternoon. And we're excited, to, keep the momentum forward. So thank you.
Yeah. So if you guys want to hear more about the DEG, again, I'll put the link in the show notes to the full episode that Danny and I did not too long ago.
Yeah.
And if you haven't gone to the Southeast Collision Conference, make sure next year you've got it on your calendar, because the speakers are insane. People like Danny, Mike Anderson, we've got more coming up for you. So thanks again, Danny.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you again to our sponsor, Lombard Equipment, where they actually come and do training in your shop on the equipment that you purchase from them, which is incredible. Love it. So we will see you all next time. Bye.
All right,
bye. If you enjoyed today's show, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have some incredible topics and guests coming your way you will not want to miss. If you are watching on YouTube and don't want to miss the latest and greatest, you'll want to hit the bell after subscribing, so you will get a pop-up each time a video podcast goes live. To our devoted fans, would you mind paying it forward and sharing this little gem with someone else you think may benefit from it? Much love from all of us here at Body Bangin', all things auto body.